we did something with emotional intelligence last year, but I just want you to sort of look back at your interactions with others and look at emotional intelligence again. I've got some questions because here you are in your final year, and some of you may have been working, and whether you've actually agree or whether you actually could work with these questions. How would you describe emotional labour? Is it a woman-only ability? And what examples from work could you bring to your portfolio, or how to describe yourself in terms of emotional labour and employability? How are emotions different at work from at home? And any examples of multi-skilled emotional workers? And in many ways, what can you apply to your own job? Emotional intelligence, this definition is by far the easiest one to remember, but again it's taken from Wikipedia, but there's a better reference coming up. And in terms of your EQ as opposed to your IQ, look at the picture and look how it's describing emotional intelligence there as opposed to intellect. This is a much better definition. Emotional intelligence is a type of social intelligence that involves the ability to monitor one's own and others' emotions, to discriminate among them, and to use the information to guide one's thinking and actions. Yep, to me that's by far the best definition. So let's look at it in terms of your verbal and non-verbal cues or information that's carried in that way. What can you do with it? Expression and regulation of emotion, reading emotion in others, problem solving, that's one of the employability skills, and how you might process and adapt to information. So these are just easy statements or easy ways to sort of build up an understanding of that page in the portfolio that you're going to be doing and submitting, that final page. Some more questions. Do you need to be emotionally intelligent to be good at your job? And how does being emotionally intelligent benefit managers and leaders? So it's not a question you'll get in an interview, but how would you address that if you were going to draw on emotional intelligence and make it look good in an interview? And finally, what I've done is I've got in Blackboard, in this folder, teamwork, emotional intelligence, people skills. Again, it's not just looking back at the way you interacted with people, but it's actually in terms of your own organizational and management skills, what can you apply that's emotionally intelligent, combining work with possibly your approach to the dissertation. So Daniel Goleman there, it's only about 30 minutes long, maybe less. Simon Sinek, that is a great, it's very animated, he's very, very passionate, and he's an interesting, it's only again 30 minutes, and John Maxwell below. So that's an hour and a half of your time. If you can look at those, that would help your next round of discussions with in your one-to-ones.